What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to start boot camp for Madden 20's franchise mode. I am going to be highlighting today the 20 overpowered rookies you need to go out and target or try and get, or maybe it'll help you decide what team you want to select for your franchise mode in Madden 20. I'm going to try to drop some knowledge on you. Now, I got 20 names here. I'm going to try my best to not include, like, I'm not putting the first round picks in. I'm going for the idea that you know a little bit about the draft, so you're not going to see, you know, Quentin Williams, Ed Oliver, Kyler Murray, Hollywood Brown, Noah Fant, TJ Hawkinson, Brian Burns in this video, because all those guys were pretty, highly acclaimed first round picks. These would be guys from second round all the way to undrafted free agents that are going to be incredibly overpowered and definitely should be at the top of your priority list in your Madden 20 franchise mode. So an honorable mention, just because he was a first round pick, but he literally, if we're talking about overpowered rookies, I've never seen a defensive end like this. So he doesn't actually make the list, but Montez Sweat got a 73 overall. He's an outside linebacker for the Washington Redskins, a first round pick out of Mississippi State. Comes in with 80 strength, 81 pursuit, 93 acceleration, 91 speed, and 79 tackle. He's going to be user god. As someone that likes to use their defensive ends, you move that guy into a 4-3, I think he's going to get you like 20 user sacks a season minimum, regardless of what difficulty you're playing on. But because he was a first round pick, in the spirit of the video, he wasn't going to make the list. So I'm going to start from lowest rating all the way up to highest rating. So without further ado, at number 1, we're starting with Ulysses Gilbert III, 62 overall player on the Pittsburgh Steelers from Akron. He comes in with 77 pursuit, 90 acceleration, 88 speed, and 81 tackling. So a very underrated user linebacker here that should be, one of those guys that might find himself as a free agent come the preseason cuts. That could be a great user linebacker for your franchise modes. Going to numero 2, we're going to be taking a look at Vosean Joseph, linebacker for the Buffalo Bills, by way of the greatest football school in America, Florida Gators. Vosean Joseph comes in with a 64 overall, and he has 79 pursuit, 90 acceleration, 78 tackling, 86 speed, and 82 hit power. So again, in that mold, maybe pay attention to the waiver wire after the preseason cuts. He could find himself there and is an excellent user linebacker. Going to OP rookie number 3, staying in Buffalo, we have Tyree Jackson, who actually is also out of Buffalo. He had a 64 overall. This is the guy, man. This is the creme de la creme. Even though he's only 64, he'd be the number 1 sleeper, because if you need your franchise quarterback, he is definitely worth playing. Tyree Jackson, so he comes in, he's like 6'7", 260, and he has 95 throw power, 80 ball carrier vision, 89 acceleration, 74 throw accuracy short, 79 break sack, 86 speed, 77 throw in the run, 76 throw under pressure. He is the gem. He is the diamond in the rough, and there's a legitimate shot that he'll either be released or you could trade for him, because he's not going to be, probably the guy to supplant Josh Allen, at least in the Madden sim. So he, without a shadow of a doubt, if you don't want to draft a quarterback, if you want to find your quarterback that's already in game, Tyree Jackson is your man. Moving on to number 4, we're going to be taking a look at Scott Miller, 66 overall wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, by way of Bowling Green. He brings in 78 catch in traffic, 81 catching, 93 acceleration, 77 spectacular catch, and 94 speed. So a very nice guy that you probably could just stick in your slot as a 66. That's fringe what we've seen in past Maddens as guys that have been able to get released, or they're on practice squad that you can just sign right away on your own franchises. So definitely pay attention to Scott Miller. Nice slot wide receiver option. Moving to number 5, we have Emanuel Hall, wide receiver for the Chicago Bears. He got a 67 overall. I think he was an undrafted free agent too. He comes in with 79 catching, 94 acceleration, 81 spectacular catch, and 93 speed. So just a nice outside X or Z wide receiver that you just want to throw it up and run streaks with. Going number 6, staying at wide receiver, we have Darius Slayton of the New York Giants, who got a 68 overall, the Auburn prospect, who I thought should have stayed at school and might have been a much higher round pick than what he was in real life. He comes in with 80 ball carrier vision, 78 catch in traffic, 79 catching, 92 acceleration, 83 spectacular catch, 93 speed, and 93 jumping. So he's right on the cusp of, depending on how well the AI is in your franchise mode, he probably should stay on that roster there for the New York Giants. But, potential trade target, because he's going to be sitting behind all those slot wide receivers that they have, and heaven forbid they actually utilize a deep threat. So Darius Slayton, definitely one to keep an eye on. Going to player number 7, OP rookie number 7, we have Blake Cashman, 68 overall, linebacker for the Jets by way of the University of Minnesota. He comes in with 82 pursuit, 90 acceleration, 84 tackling, 90 speed, and 83 hit power. So an absolute monster for a user linebacker. And the best thing to think about here is that middle linebacker, if he's classified as middle linebacker, behind Avery Williamson and CJ Mosley there in the Jets, there's a very good probability you could trade for him, or he might get released or might get stashed on the practice squad and you can get him right away. Going to OP rookie number 8, we're going to be taking a look at Cody Barton, linebacker, 68 overall on the Seattle Seahawks by way of Utah. He comes in with 79 strength, 76 pursuit, 88 acceleration, 81 tackling, and 84 speed. So again, along the lines of another very talented user linebacker, probably will get a little bit exposed if you're just simming or letting the AI control him. Going to OB rookie number 9, we're taking a look at the Dallas Cowboys. We're running back Tony Pollard, got a 68 overall by way of Memphis. He's a utility player, played a little bit of wide receiver, a little bit of running back. Special teamer too. He comes in with 70 catching, 94 acceleration, 82 juke, 93 speed, and 85 carry. So a little bit of the Dallas Cowboy bias potentially on this player, but he's gonna be very, very good. And again, probably won't see much time behind Ezekiel Elliott, so could be able to trade for him. Will not cost an arm and a leg, and will be great right away, especially for lower tier franchises. Going to number 10, we are staying at the running back position. We're gonna take a look at Justice Hill, running back to pair along with Mark Ingram there in Baltimore by way of Oklahoma State, who comes in with 91 acceleration, 90 speed, and 88 carrying. I'm not gonna lie, given the fact that he was the 40-yard dash champ at the Combine, thought he'd be a little bit faster, maybe 92, 93, somewhere in that territory, but still, with that carrying, with that speed, even though he's one-dimensional, it's the best dimension to have as a running back in Madden, so keep an eye out on him. Going to number 11, we're going to be taking a look at Mecole Hardman, the wide receiver of the Kansas City Chiefs, formerly of Georgia, who comes in with 84 ball carrier vision, 92 acceleration, 80 spectacular catch, 95 speed, 91 agility, and 81 elusiveness. Regardless of what happens with Tyree Hill, I don't know if you're playing with like suspensions on or something like that, you have your speed threat. And given the fact that Tyree Hill is a 94 overall, you pair that with Patrick Mahomes, just run slants, they're going to be such an annoying team to go up against in the Kansas City Chiefs. Moving on to rookie number 12, that's super overpowered. Trying to find it on my notes. We're going to be looking at Paris Campbell, another fast wide receiver of the Indianapolis Colts, formerly of the Ohio State Buckeyes. He comes in 71 overall with 83 ball carrier vision, 82 catching, 93 acceleration, 79 spectacular catch, 94 speed, 90 agility. Hit the streaks. Him and T.Y. Hilton, it's kind of like a mini Kansas City. I think T.Y. Hilton, who's known for his speed. You got Andrew Luck as a cannon of an arm, and now Paris Campbell. You can have Ebron, Jack Doyle, Devin Funches work in the middle of the field, and have Campbell and T.Y. just spam them down deep. More often than not, you're gonna make whoever you're playing against, be it CPU or a other user, just rage quit. And the CPU can't rage quit, but maybe they can sometimes. Who knows? Maybe they have feelings too. Moving on to OP rookie number 13, we're going to be going at the wide receiver position to the Baltimore Ravens. That is Miles Boykin, who gets a 71 overall, formerly of Notre Dame. His stats are ridiculous, to be completely honest with you. Comes in with 83 catch in traffic, 84 catching, 90 acceleration, 86 spectacular catch, 92 speed, 96 jumping, 89 agility. He's also 6'4". Monster. He's a monster. He's an absolute monster. And that's the reason why him, along with Hollywood Brown, who's like the second fastest wide receiver in the game, rookie wide receiver at Oklahoma, who we didn't talk about because you should know about him right now. I think he has 97 speed. Along with Lamar Jackson, you throw in Justice Hill. That offense is super cheese for Baltimore, and Boykin is a big part of that. Moving to OB rookie number 14, we're going to be taking a look at the tight end for the Green Bay Packers, Jay Sternberger, who gets a 71 overall as well, 80 catching, 82 catch in traffic, 84 acceleration, 81 speed, 67 impact block. So he can block a little bit, but ultimately he's just an underrated receiving threat at tight end position. Everyone knows about Noah Fant, TJ Hawkinson, Irv Smith, but a guy like Sternberger is going to go under the radar just a little bit, and you might be able to try to fleece if you're not completely opposed to fleecing the Green Bay Packers for Sternberger, because they already have a tight end in place in Jimmy Graham, so a guy like Sternberger could be had if you want to get a little bit weird with the trading system. Going on to rookie, that is OP number 15. We're going to be looking at Bryce Love of the Washington Redskins, who got a 71 overall, I'm glad they didn't underrate him because, yeah, he did have a horrible season last year and finished up with an injury. But 2 years ago, he's the most explosive player in college football. He comes in with 91 acceleration, 84 juke, 92 speed, 86 carry, and 89 agility because there's a lot of running backs there in Washington. That's why we bring him up here, because they have Adrian Peterson, they have Darius Geis. So Bryce Love is very much the odd man out. So keep an eye on him to be one of those surprise releases, surprise practice squad stashes that you'll be able to acquire very easy in your connected franchise modes. Moving on to OP rookie number 16. We're staying at the running back spot. We're looking at Darryl Henderson, running back from the Rams. He got a 72 overall. He comes in with 95 acceleration, 85 juke, 89 speed, 86 carrying, and 88 agility. I'm just seeing the 95 acceleration. He is going to have insane bursts through the holes. That's, while he might not have the top end breakaway speed, in getting to the second level, he's gonna be so much quicker than like any other of these rookie running backs. It's gonna make him very dynamic, and again, because he's sitting behind Todd Gurley, could be a trade target that's not gonna be unbelievably difficult to move and bring onto your team. Going to OP rookie number 17, we're going to be taking a look at Andy Isabella, wide receiver from Arizona. He got a 72 overall. He comes in with 80 ball carrier vision, 78 catch in traffic, 78 medium route running, 82 catching, 93 acceleration, 77 deep route running, 95 speed, 87 jumping, 88 agility. He is a complete athlete. I think he can play inside, he can play outside clearly with that speed. And low-key, man, I'm excited. I don't know if I'm going to make the Cardinals my first team to rebuild, but between... obviously, Kyler Murray's going to be overpowered. We didn't talk about it. He was almost an honorable mention. But Akeem Butler at wide receiver from Iowa State. You throw in Andy Isabella. You already have David Johnson there. You get Larry Fitz across the middle if that's what you want to do. Ricky Seals-Jones is like a gimmicky wide receiver tight end hybrid. That's going to be a pretty damn fun offense to utilize there in Arizona. Going to OP rookie number 18, going to my beloved Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to look at J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the second-round pick out of Stanford. He got a 73 overall. He comes in with 87 catch in traffic, 82 catching, 90 acceleration, 89 speed, and 89 spectacular catch. So as far as jump ball, he is bar none the best jump ball wide receiver in this year's draft class, in this year's Madden for the rookies. And he's also 6'2", 225, big, powerful runner. I think it's going to be very fun to use him in my Eagles franchise modes. Going to OP rookie number 19. We're almost at the end here. We're going to take a look at Greedy Williams, who was surprisingly not a first-round pick, slipped into the second round to go to the Cleveland Browns by way of LSU. He comes in, he's 6'2", so you got the long length that you want. Comes in with 92 acceleration, 93 speed, 86 jumping, 76 man, 78 press. And he's going to be a little bit buried on the depth chart there for the Cleveland Browns. He's going to be behind Denzel Ward. He's probably going to be corner 4 or 5, maybe 3. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head what their depth chart looks like. But either way, nice little target, 73. Maybe make a move for him if you are lacking in the cornerback department. And then finishing up here with number 20. It's obvious. It always feels like it's obvious because we excluded first-round picks. He should have been a first-round pick. I've been on his hype train forever. At number 20, we have DK Metcalf, who is the beastly wide receiver for the Seattle Seahawks. Coming in, we already know the measurables. 6'3", 6'4", 230 pounds. Comes in 86 catch in traffic, 80 catching, 93 acceleration, 86 spectacular catch, and 95 speed. I mean, we did a preview video a couple months ago trying to project what some of the most overpowered rookies were going to be in Madden 20. We said DK Metcalf was going to be number 1. He is legitimately, even though he's at the end of the list at number 20, in my opinion, he's number 1. He got a 76 overall, which, when did he go? 3rd round? Like, I've never seen that. A 76, that high of an overall, base overall at launch for a guy that slipped like DK Metcalf did, but he is going to be so damn overpowered in Madden. Get used to it, man. Get used to DK Metcalf's span, especially if you're playing an ultimate team. He is going to be just super annoying to go up against a lot of opening day budget squad stuff like that. So there you go, guys. Those are your 20 overpowered rookies to keep an eye on for your Madden 20 franchise modes. I'll be back in a couple days to give you guys some trade targets for your connected franchise modes, and I will finish up with my list of rankings as to what teams you should prioritize rebuilding in Madden 20. That is all in the coming days as we lead up to the release of Madden 20. So as always, guys, if it's your first time stopping by and you want to hop on the hype train here before Madden 20 season gets here, because we're going off. We're going to be around 5,000 subscribers short of 100K. We're going for 100K, man. We're going for 100K and beyond. We're going for 150K this Madden season. So it definitely would help me out if you guys hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.